Hi, this is Barry Midgordon. I'm the Vice President for the Mountain View Computer Users Group in Sierra Vista, Arizona. And this is the macOS tip for June 2022. Changing the pointer size and color. When we talk about the pointer, we're referring to this arrow that is manipulated with a mouse or trackpad. Some people call it a cursor. But the cursor is actually the vertical line, the insertion point in text, where when you type, the letters appear. The mouse pointer is the arrow on the screen. So to change anything about the mouse pointer, we have to make a trip to System Preferences. So let's go down to the dock, we'll open System Preferences, and you'll find the controls for changing the look and behavior of your mouse pointer in accessibility. So click on the accessibility preference pane, and then you'll want to go to display, which is not quite intuitive because if you scroll down here, you will find an item for pointer, which is the pointer control settings. Now these settings actually have to do with how the pointer behaves. We're not doing that right now. We want to change the way it looks. So that's under the display, how the pointer is displayed on the screen. And you'll notice there are 3 tabs here: display pointer, color filters. We want to go to pointer. And these are the controls for how your pointer appears on the screen. Not how it works, but what it looks like. First to point out is there is an item called Shake Mouse Pointer to Locate. And this is handy if you have a large screen or you're older like myself and eyesight's not as good as it once was, and you lose your mouse pointer on the screen somewhere. If you just shake it back and forth with the mouse or on the trackpad itself, it'll enlarge it, and then you can see where it is. You can turn this on and off with this checkbox right here. So if I shake it after turning it off, it stays the same size. Turn that check mark back on and I shake it. There's the pointer. Below this, though, are where you can change how it looks. There's a pointer size bar here where you can drag this marker over to the right and it makes it large. And that's as large as it gets when you shake it. Of course, you can set it anywhere in between, and if I drag it in real time, you can see the pointer get a little bit smaller to what Apple calls normal, which is pretty small. I tend to leave mine like 1 notch up. And then below that are where you can change the color of the mouse. And it might be helpful to find it on a different kind of color background with a different contrast for these colors. So if you want to change the outline color from white, you click on that white box there and it brings up the colors picker. This is a very standard system color picker, and it gives you several different options in terms of picking colors. This crayon one is, or colored pencil, is pretty easy. So you can change the outline to red, for instance, if you want. And then if you want to change the fill color, change it from black to something else, you could change it to a green. And then you've got a Christmas themed pointer for the holidays. Or you could change the outline to orange, for instance, or tangerine, and then you have a St. Patrick's pointer. But more than that, if you happen to be working on something that's, predominantly a dark background, you could choose a outline that's a very light color, but maybe a highlight that looks contrasty to the color in the background, and then change the fill color to something that's a little different. It helps you find that pointer. And if you want to reset it back to the Apple black and white, just click the reset button here. So that's your tip for macOS, how to change the pointer's size and color. See you next month.